Good Monday morning. Thanks for waking up early with us. I'm Melissa Smith.
I'm David Nelson. We are following breaking news this morning out of downtown Prophetstown.
A massive fire in the downtown area happening right now. We know 8 businesses on fire, multiple crews on scene trying to battle these flames, and their biggest concern is a lack of water.
KWQC was first on the scene this morning. Amber O'Brien is live there now. Amber, what's the latest?
Good morning, David, Melissa. We are out here still reporting on this massive fire in Prophetstown. Now, the biggest concern that we have here is for water. The city itself is running very low. They're calling in desperately from 2 other cities and other crews to bring in water tankers, some of them on scene right now, but I'm actually joined here with the mayor of Prophetstown. And tell us where we are standing right now with water in the city.
About 20 minutes ago, there was 10 feet of water left the water tower, which is good. At the rate they're using it, probably 45 minutes of water, so they got to be nearly out here pretty quick. So that's going to be a big concern. Now we're hauling it in from all over, all the local communities that pitched in around, and so far so good, but we still have some buildings with pretty good flames in them, and we're running low on water.
You can actually almost see that the water pressure is dropping.
Yeah, if you watch the hoses, you can start to see it slow down. You're right.
And actually, Kevin, I'd like you to turn over here a little bit. There is actually a local farmer that just brought in water.
Yeah, Greg Schmidt from Schmidt Farms. He lives here in town and farms locally, and he went and got his semi and brought in a load of water with that.
And that's what you're looking at right there. That is the farmer and his semi full of water to help assist. And you said his daughter actually was running the beauty shop that is fully involved.
Yeah, his daughter lost a beauty shop. It's here on Main Street. It's totally gone. If you look, as you look at the buildings, you'll see the fronts, but when you go around back, there's nothing, just the front. So they lost at least 7, maybe more. It's a sad day.
And a lot of the buildings have apartments up top. Talk a little bit about that. Do we know if people were able to get out safe?
As far as I know, they got everybody out. The fire department had to wake one woman up, but they got her out, and there was probably 7 or 8 people in apartments up there that they're all out, to my knowledge, and fine.
And as the mayor, what is it like to see the city that you're running kind of crumbling, just watching from the sidewalks?
It's just devastating. Prophetstown's always has had several awards from the Illinois Main Street, and they've always done a good job keeping businesses in town, and people in town trade in town pretty well, and it's just devastating. You know, you don't know. Every business employed a couple people besides, I'm sure, small income. Some of them, the thought of rebuilding probably isn't real good.
All right, well, thank you for your time this morning. We'll let you get back to work in the city as well. But also, you can see the many, many crews out here still responding to the fire in Prophetstown. David, Melissa, I will send this back to you. We are going to continue talking to those on scene, those who were first on scene when it first happened. We're told that the owner of Cindy's restaurant there, where the fire began, was the one who called 911. Reporting live in Prophetstown, Amber O'Brien, KWQC TV6 News.
And of course, Steve Swanson, the mayor of Prophetstown, speaking with Amber. He is also issuing a boil order for Prophetstown as far as the water goes, because that is their biggest concern, the lack of water. And we also saw, too, a local farmer brought in a semi full of water.
This is amazing.
It's amazing.
The mayor telling us just then, and I don't know if the mayor is still there or Amber can hear us, but he did confirm. We're talking about 7 or 8 businesses that are impacted. He mentioned that there's a beauty shop there in the 300 block of Prophetstown that's gone. He described these businesses. Cindy Jean's restaurant is where it started. So you've got that, you've got the beauty shop there. He described them basically as having fronts to them with nothing behind them. So that live shot that we're looking at there, again, I don't know if we're able to go back to it, but what you're seeing there, it's a little bit misleading because we're seeing the fronts of the building there. And the mayor tells us, again, this is a live shot, behind the fronts of those buildings, there's nothing left. And that is the historical museum that Amber has been reporting all morning long that's been impacted by the fire. Again, we're talking about the 300 block of Washington in downtown Prophetstown. So you've got Cindy Jean's restaurant, a beauty shop there. We were told earlier a drugstore is impacted. And again, Melissa, we're looking at the fronts of buildings, which we're told now has nothing behind them.
And in total, 8 businesses have been affected because of this fire. You can see right there some currently up in flames right now. And the mayor did speak with Amber O'Brien as he watches his town, at least the 300 block of Washington Street, burn. Very, very sad. But of course, crews are trying to contain that fire, as you can see.
We've got a response here. This started at around 2 o'clock this morning, I believe. And since that time, they've called in multiple agencies, which we're seeing there: Prophetstown, Geneseo, Anawan, Rock Falls, Fulton, Atkinson, Clinton, Comanche, all responding to this fire. The mayor just estimated around 40 minutes of water left, and the water pressure is already falling. And as you mentioned, Melissa, just now, a tanker truck from a farmer just arriving for extra water to fight this fire. So it is quite the story this morning. It is breaking news. Of course, we're going to stay on top of it all morning long.